Hey guys, my work week is finally over, and you guys can tell because I look like I just came out of the spinning cycle of the washing machine. But it's a sunny day, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, so it's time for a ride. But enough of the chit chat, let's get on it.
Hey guys, welcome back for what I guess is known as Life and Motorcycle, which would be me yapping about life and motorcycles. As we all know, life is hard, you know. Very few people get given a golden ticket that makes life easy. For most of us, life is hard, and you just gotta deal with it. And that's why we have motorcycles. But the pleasure in life, in my opinion, do not just end with motorcycles. Yes, motorcycles are a big deal because only people that ride can understand the feeling and the clarity that riding a motorcycle gives you. But there is also another pleasure in life, which is not what all of you dirty minds are thinking of. Today I want to talk about food. Food is obviously essential to survive because, well, it's like gas for our motorcycle. You need food to keep going. But on top of that, food can also be a pleasure. Everybody has an opinion about food. Everybody seems to know what's best for you. Well, unfortunately, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt because things change. And one day, for example, wine is good for you, the next is not. Coffee is good for you, the next day is not. There is a study that says that bread is good for you, and then it comes out that it's not. So it's really difficult to get orientated when it comes to food. Everybody seems to know better. Well, I'll tell you this much. Nobody has the answers. Nobody knows for sure what's good for you, what's good for me. We are all different. Some food that agree with you don't agree with me. So what are you gonna do? Because they tell you to eat healthy so you live longer. Eat healthy so you feel better. You have all sorts of people that eat all sorts of food. You have vegans, you have vegetarians, and all sorts of other diets. I personally eat everything. I love meat, but I don't shy away from a plate of vegetables as long as they're cooked properly. Those raw vegetables that everybody seems to love, I think they taste like There is especially one thing that I really can't get myself to eat, or I should say drink, is those chia seeds that you put in the water, they puff up, they get all gelatinous and disgusting. They might be incredible for you, but oh my god, they're disgusting to eat. There is another thing I just can't get myself to eat, and that's oatmeal. I don't know if it's because I grew up in Italy, so oatmeal it's new to me. I've never eaten oatmeal before coming here in the States. But oatmeal that's gooey and warm and with those crunchy bits, thinking about it makes me gag. But some people swear on oatmeal and they say they love it. Hey, you do you, I guess. You know what? Rather than get fixated with something like eating just vegetables, eating just meat, eating just nuts, eating just whatever, I think it's healthier to eat everything in moderation. But when is that day that you feel like eating 4 pounds worth of thick steak? Don't deny yourself. Every once in a while, a thick steak, if it's not really good for you physically, it's good for you mentally. It helps you going. For me, eating is one of those pleasure in life. Just like most Americans, I'm overweight. So every once in a while I need to go on a diet where I increase my consumption of vegetables and fruit. I eliminate almost completely bread, pasta, and all those other foods rich in carbs. Even if I've been known in the morning to have a donut or two, keep it in moderation, and you don't have to eat dirt and grass to lose weight. You just need to keep yourself under control just a little bit. Usually it's the excess on anything that kills you. You drink excessively, it's gonna do you in. You eat too much, that is gonna do you in as well. Eat everything in moderation. Remember that if you're always on a diet, if you're always constraining yourself, unless you have obviously a real diagnosed disease where the doctor orders you certain things. But if in general you're healthy, eat a little bit of everything. And remember to let go every once in a while, because that's what actually makes life worth living. And if life decides to cut you short, what are you gonna do about it? At least you lived. But at this point, since you guys might be tired of listening to me yapping about food, remember, I'm not telling you what you should do with your life. As far as I'm concerned, you can have the squirrel diet and just eat seeds and nuts. If that makes you happy, more power to you, keep doing it. What I'm saying is, if among your seeds and nuts diet, every once in a while you feel like getting a donut, every once in a while being the keyword, get a donut. Maybe get one of those with the seeds and nuts on them. But since we're talking about food, guess what? It's lunchtime. Time to go eat something. And for me today, food of choice, it's pho. I love Vietnamese cuisine, and it's all my fault. I'm not saying it's my fault. I'm saying it's my fault. Capital M-Y, which is a Vietnamese friend of mine. So what do you think about food? Do you eat everything? Is that something that you absolutely hate? I hate eggplant. I know. Who knew? Here we are at $4.99. Let's go eat some.
So the food was great. I do love pho. Now, was it good for me? I don't know. Am I happier because of it? You bet. But it's time for me to go get some more motorcycle on. As always, if you like the video, like. If you love the video, subscribe. Till then, ride on, and I'll see you next time.